Greetings. It's Monday evening in a very important week here in the United States of America. This is what is called Thanksgiving week. This coming Thursday, it is a national celebration, and it, by the way, happens to be one of my favorite holidays. This is when we celebrate Thanksgiving. Unfortunately, as I mentioned last week, it's also a deadly week for many college students, and we'll think about that, talk about it, and in particular, today we're going to pray about it. But I'd like you to join me because there's some things I think that could be very helpful to you as you have a little more time to be thankful, maybe a little more time for reflection. Hopefully you won't be too busy or buzzy. Yeah, busy or buzzy. And here are some things that in an out-of-control world perhaps we can be certain of and take charge of and control of. And they are the 7 words in the title of this podcast. And if you'll give me just a few minutes past 7, maybe 10 or 12, I'd like to talk to you about them and how you can have a better week as a creator entrepreneur. And the program begins right now.
'Tis a gift to be simple, 'tis a gift to be free, 'tis a gift to come down where we ought to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, 'twill be in the valley of love and delight.
And so, let's get started. Here we go. Here are the 7 things that I think you should not wait another day to at least start thinking about. Here they go. Sleeping, breathing, braining, skinning, performing, praying, and thanking. Let me say that once again. Sleeping, breathing, braining, skinning, performing, praying, thanking. Here we go. First of all, we are more and more discovering, and the ads on television confirm it, is that so many people in these busy and buzzy times just simply aren't getting good sleep. This guy called the Pillow Guy, who is advertising all over the world and obviously has been very successful, it's not just the pillow he's talking about. What he's talking about is helping people get a good night's rest. And traditionally, we've oftentimes admired those people who can get by on a little bit of rest and still function and do well. But here's what we are learning, that not only do we not perform nearly as well when we don't sleep well, but in terms of our emotional and spiritual and physical health, one of the things you need to do is make sure you have a system and a way to improve the quality of your sleep. Number 2, breathing. We don't even think about it until we stop, and then we don't think about it at all. But I've learned a great deal about just the way you breathe can have a significant effect not only on your performance but on your health. And most of us don't breathe well. Now, as a radio broadcaster, I've learned the art of breathing in many ways because that's vital to having a good, clear, and well-performed voice. But there's more about breathing. So think about breathing. Look it up. Google some things. Read some things. And then about braining. God created an incredible thing when He created, when she brought into being, when Jesus made possible that we would have a brain far above and beyond those of the animals that inhabit the earth. We have a mind of the Maker if we will choose to use it. And more we are discovering that the brain has all kinds of qualities that affect our life and our performance, not just what we think about, but all kinds of things. And so I would encourage you, as I'm now doing, to find some regular reading on the science and the art of understanding the gift of our braining. Number 4 is a little bit kind of funny, but I've also learned that the brain may be the most powerful organ in our body, but of course the biggest organ in our body is our skin. And it is a billion-dollar industry. Just walk into any grocery store, any drugstore, and there will be aisles of things meant to improve your skin. Now here's the problem. Whether it be soap or skin cream, a number of the things that are meant to improve our skin actually may improve our look. It may improve our well-being in terms of how we think about ourselves. It may mean that we don't have a body odor, but our skin needs different kinds of care. And it also needs some of the care that you are doing to be taken away. So spend a little time just understanding that we got to do a little skinning. Number 5, performing. You will have to learn how. Particularly in this Zoom age, you are going to have to learn how to perform. You'll have to learn how to speak well. You're going to have to learn how to radio well. You're going to have to learn how to be a candidate for the camera. You are going to have to get some skill and some training in the performing arts. I don't care what job or role you are playing, you are going to have to learn the performing arts. Number 6 and 7 are most important. As I auditioned yesterday, after many, many years, I've discovered that the fact that I have not been truly serious about the art of praying may have significantly affected my life in ways that are not good for me. And I am now taking very seriously the art and the science and the ability to become a man of prayer and to learn how to do that better and to do it for others and to actually have God's creative power in me because I know how to better pray. Number 7, one of the most important success principles in life, and unfortunately, it is so disregarded today. Learn the art of thanking. Oh, we do on Thanksgiving, but let me tell you, I cannot believe how seldom I hear the words thank you from anybody. We are not a thankful people. We perform that way and celebrate that on Thanksgiving, but for the most part, being grateful and being thankful is not a part of our regular performance and living repertoire. I'm told that the Talmud says that for the good Jew, you should say thank you 100 times a day. I think that might be a very good idea. How often are you practicing and performing in a significant way every day the art of thanking? That's right. Don't wait another day, as I said. Sleeping. Get better. Breathing. Learn and do it well. Braining. Learn how to use and appreciate that wonderful gift. Yeah. And have some good skin in the game. Learn the performing and the praying and the thanking that will eventually make your life go much better. And as I said yesterday, if you're a little bit nostalgic, go back and listen to that musical song from many years ago, even when I was quite young, very young, West Side Story. And it's interesting that that classic old story is about the breakdown and the fracturing of relationships and the, you might say, tribalism and maybe even racism in New York City. And then the song, sung by the people who've gotten hurt by it, who want to bring love into it, There's a Place for Us. Go listen to that song. Listen to it well. And then just kind of imagine what life would be like if we could, through all that we do, actually with a smile, find that place for us. Another song, which has been my theme song for years, is very simple. It's called Simple Gifts. And if you actually hear the words to that song, what it's all about, it's a gift to come down in the place just right, in the place where we were meant to be, where God wants us to be, where we will not only survive, but we will thrive. And love will be the creating factor in most of our lives. What is, for you, as you go forward, in the midst of the chaos and confusion that's all about us, that during this Thanksgiving time, you're going to take some time to seek out that place just right. The song is a simple gift, and what I've suggested are 7 simple things, but they are more than simple. They are truly life and world-changing. And I just simply want to and thank you for the privilege and opportunity to take these thoughts, these ideas. Perhaps they have some influence and impact in your life. I do know that if I continue to practice them and give them good attention, good things, a good income, true income will come into my life, and I want the best for you too at this Thanksgiving time. Thank you for your time. I'll be back. Thank you for giving me 12 minutes of your time on this Monday evening, perhaps on Tuesday morning, or maybe you won't even hear it until Thanksgiving. But thank you. Thank you very much. There are many challenges in our life. There are many obstacles in my life. And you know what? Life is difficult. Jesus said you will have troubles. But in all things, give thanks. Give thanks with a grateful heart. I would encourage you to do that. There are many things that I can do to help you. I believe God has gifted me with some unique and special wisdom at this time, and if I could share it with you and be helpful to you, I would love to do that. Reach out to me. As I say, I'm the website, stanhouston@gmail.com, stanhouston@gmail.com. You can call me. I won't answer the phone, but I will take your message and tell me your story, and then tell me how I can help you. What do you want? One of Jesus' favorite questions was, what do you want? And on this Thanksgiving time, in this chaotic time, what do you want? This you need, whether you know it or not. All the best and blessings, and we'll hopefully be around. Bye for now.
There's a place for us, somewhere a place for us, peace and quiet and open air, wait for us somewhere. There